Hey fanboys, hey fangirls, Carnell Holley here, and we're at DreamHack Atlanta 2024. And I'm joined by Avid's I'm getting tongue-tied. We're not gonna edit that out. But Chief
Commercial officer.
Commercial Officer. Thank you, because you know I was gonna stumble.
No worries.
So I was just made aware of Avid, the company. I'm still learning my way, maneuvering the whole DreamHack gaming community.
hmm
And again, I'm like I don't have that much. I mean, it gets really expensive with the gaming, and I'm hearing Avid can assist with that.
We're trying to break down some barriers. One of the big barriers facing the esports community is that there's an economic barrier to entry that can be prohibitive. So if you don't have the $3,000 or $4,000 to spend on a computer, a couple $100 to spend on monitors, a few $100 on a headset, then you can't be competitive.
Right.
And so we're trying to break down that barrier, one accessory at a time. We're a headphone company. We've been doing it for 70 years.
Mm.
And we realized that we can make a high quality gaming headset that can be competitive, but also very affordable for everybody.
So when you mean affordable, like who are you trying to reach out to? Like the masses, like every and anybody?
That's really it. It's the casual gamer, right?
Okay.
So of course, there's going to be four, five, $600 headsets out there, and if people want to buy that, they absolutely should.
Right. If you have
But there's a lot of people out there that want to be competitive. They want a clear voice, they want clear audio,
Sure.
but they want to spend less than $100. And so it can be a crowded market. So what we did is we said, let's take our 70 years of experience in audio and very purposefully design every feature of a headset. Let's look at things like the compression of the soft foam, the clamping force of the headset,
Okay.
every little thing that you can think of in a headset. And we're going to intentionally engineer it to be the gamer's headset for under $100. That's going to be the best one out there.
Nice.
And one of the things we really focus on, and you heard earlier from GZ, that we focus on the vocal quality first. So we don't overemphasize sound effects like some headphones do. We focus on a nice flat EQ curve, which gives us really good quality vocal reproduction. So you're going to hear your teammates.
Gotcha. So and without having the stream over the headset, I'm hearing about the muting function with the mic. Um, so with your 70 years, like how did that come about for us? Like what um the ins and outs of the hearing process to really add and make Avid's headset stand apart from the rest?
So it's interesting. You mentioned 7 years and how do we come about? So we're one of actually the first company to ever put a headset on an airline, a commercial airline. So we started out in the airline industry.
Mm,
We've been in the healthcare industry, the hospitality industry.
right.
I tell a lot of people who come up and they're like, "Well, you make a great headset, but I've never heard of Avid." And I say, "But you've probably used us. If you ever flew on an airplane and you were given a set of headsets or sold a set of headsets by the
Right.
airline." If you're ever in the hospital and you were given a set of headsets to help calm you down
Okay.
in the education space, widely known as a learning headset for testing and for individualized instruction. So we have all these headset markets that we're in, and so it's a little bit unique because there's a lot of companies, here at DreamHack that are good at making a computer, and then
Right.
they say, "Hey, we can make a headset." We're a headset company that said, "Hey, we can make a headset."
So I'm interested about the calming. What do you mean by that with well, I don't know if it's just for the Avid this particular product, but the calming element from other research.
That's right. So
Okay.
there's a tremendous amount of research now, and it continues to mount that shows the calming effects of music. Now, the fact that music can provide a visceral effect, that doesn't really surprise anybody, right?
Right.
I mean, anyone that's ever been to a sports stadium and heard Crazy Train come over the radio
Mhm.
or come over the speakers is you get that adrenaline rush, right? Well, the same can be used to calm people down, and the research has even shown that music as a medicine can be so calming, it can have a greater effect than Valium in calming a patient before surgery. So when you think about
Interesting.
that and you realize the power of audio and what that can do, that's really what we exist to do. So when you look at the airlines, you say, well, you say you guys are a purposeful company. So as an airline, we want to give people the opportunity to relieve their anxiety of flying. When you start looking at the healthcare, we want to give people the opportunity to be entertained if you're sitting
Mm,
for hours at a dialysis machine or have the relaxing impact of music. In learning, we want to improve the opportunity for a child to learn. So
right.
we want to give them an individualized learning experience so that they can have a greater opportunity to succeed. In esports, We want to give everybody a chance to be heard equally. And we want to give them that experience at an affordable price so that they don't have to break the bank. It doesn't have to cost a fortune to be a competitive gamer. And that's really the message that we're trying to get out there.
I like it. I like it. Okay, so like no, I want one. Um, this is very interesting because I'm thinking about the as far as the something like the military with the how they had their hearing tests and everything like that is reminiscent of that from what I've spoken to other soldiers and things of that nature. But the calming sold on that one, but not having to worry about somebody screaming over the mic and drowning everybody else out. That's nice. And as far as like people that are becoming more aware of the company and the name itself, how would they be able to find out more?
Sure. So you can certainly go to our website,
Mm.
avidproducts.com.
Okay.
And you can use one of our affiliate codes. I think Gianelli's was mentioned earlier. So
Right, with the cookies.
that's
They,
right.
I was
So that's a great way to get 10% off
right.
if you want to use that code.
Mm.
But you can just go to our website. Now, if you're here at DreamHack,
Right.
you can stop by our booth, and for the first time ever, we're selling them on site here at DreamHack. So you
Nice.
can carry them out with you right here today.
Okay. Nice. So if they're for if they're not able to come, so it's already available. They can order it, but in person, testing it out, walking home with them today, if you're on site at DreamHack, that's hot.
And I'll give you one more.
Okay.
If you think you're that good, Team Detonate, based here in Atlanta, pro esports team, loves our headsets. They use our headsets.
Okay.
And they said that if you're good enough to beat them one-on-one, they'll give you one.
Nice. And they're here today?
They're here today.
Okay, I'm not gonna challenge. I'm
I
not
think
that.
you could do it.
It depends on the game. Depends on the game. But I'm liking this. This is nice. Affordable because what I was taught. I mean, as much as I would love to purchase the most expensive, as long as you have good, better, best. If you're with the good, better, you're good to go. And this is a very good product.
And I hear you. And a lot of people say, I would want to purchase the best.
Mhm.
So therefore, I need to spend the most, right?
Right.
It's not true. And I think that's the thing. We're not the best headset out there. We're not, like I said, we're not trying to compete with those really big names. But at what point is good enough good enough?
Mhm.
And if we're the official headset of Detonate, an official pro esports team, if we're the official headset of the U.S. national team, the headset for the Oklahoma City Chargers, is that good enough? And at a $59 price point, you don't have to spend $400, $500, $600 to have a good quality, strong esports headset.
True. True. Okay. Well, I'm sold. Appreciate that. I don't know what else to. I man, I wanna. Okay. Hmm. It's a lot to. It's not really a lot to process. I mean, it's a good, high quality piece of equipment, vetted by esports. So, yeah, you heard it here. So, if you're not going to be here, you need to order. Link's going to be in the description. But if you're going to be here at DreamHack today, this weekend, you need to come on down to Avid's booth. Yeah, 304?
304.
302.
302.
302. 302. Appreciate you.
Thank you.